Hello, my name is Sondra Peron. I'm an associate professor teaching photography, philosophy, and honors seminar courses here at STCC. I am also the gallery coordinator of the Amy H. Carberry Fine Arts Gallery located in Building 28. I am also a photographer. My photographic work integrates historical and philosophical issues while bridging old and new photographic technologies by combining vintage cameras and analog practice with contemporary digital imaging and printing. And the subject that I have been interested in since 2004 is atrocity landscapes. This means I have traveled to places like France, Germany, Poland, Bosnia, among other countries, photographing the landscapes of the past. World War I and World War II battlefields, sites of concentration camps, and other places of war and conflict. I've also photographed Civil War battlefields in the US. Everyone living today has never experienced a world without war or photography. This is a sad but true fact as war rages between Russia and Ukraine right now. In HNR 210, Picturing Atrocity, Images of War and Its Aftermath, we will try to unpack how this current conflict and other conflicts occurring in the world today are photographed and reported, and how those images can shape our view of the war, for better or for worse. Since the birth of photography in 1839, images of war have changed the social and political narratives we construct both in the moment and historically when we look back at a conflict. We will examine the visual impact that images of war have had on society through the ages and analyze the moral and ethical dilemmas associated with this kind of representation as it has moved from the still photograph to the moving image. What are the limits when photographing in a conflict zone? Can images inflict moral injury on viewers, creating kind of compassion fatigue? We will probe the historical and cultural meanings found in images of atrocity and examine the important roles that editors, curators, scholars, journalists, and photographers play in helping form our global worldview. During this class, each week, we will focus on a photographer's work or a specific conflict covered by multiple photographers. Assignments will include discussion posts to weekly readings and viewing of documentaries or portfolios. There will be a short midterm paper and a final research project with a short 6 to 8 minute presentation. One of the primary goals of this honors course is to engage students in a serious conversation about how images of war and its aftermath are viewed differently from other kinds of images. We will meet once a week on Zoom for an hour to talk and share our thoughts. This piece of the course is particularly important given the sensitive nature of some of the images. So once everyone is registered, I will send out a doodle poll so that we can decide what day and time works best for the group. Students will grapple with how images of war can give a particular cause a human face and how historically people's response to tragedy is mediated through the power of an image. Students will also learn how to interpret images of atrocity and understand the impact those images have as they form a global perspective. The coursework will be heavily visual, experiential, and comparative, and will emphasize the social, political, and cultural meanings found in images of war. If you have any questions about this course or any other work that I do at the college, you can reach me by email. That would be best. But any of these links will also bring you to work that both my personal photography as well as work at the college. Thank you.